Now, you say that you have a history in creating and managing budgets in both the public and the private sectors. What are your plans here for Hernando County as a sheriff to offer a manageable budget? Now, keeping in mind that for the last 3 years, the administration at the sheriff's office has turned over money back to the county. How do you feel about that?
The budget is lean. $38 million. I believe in 2007 it was $40 million. So we're going the opposite direction. That being said, there's absolutely no way anybody that's running for sheriff or any current sheriff can say that they're going to stand in front of the county commission next year, beat on the podium, and say, I need a $45 million budget. It's not going to happen. That's absolutely not going to happen. So we got to take a look at what we got and deal with it. I think we can get a lot of bang for the buck with that $38 million with some of the things I was already speaking with you about. Totally looking at every function of the agency. But I was fortunate, I believe, in that for 2 decades I ran a budget. I created and ran a budget in the public sector at the sheriff's office. Then, at the same time, I was creating and running a budget in the corporate sector as being on the board of trustees at Hernando Christian Academy. We created the budget, we set the budget, and we oversaw the budget. And we just recently had some really trying times getting through this economy, through the recession, because a lot of people thought, you know what, I can't afford to keep my kids in public school, and they took them out, or in private school, and they took them out. So we had to do some serious downsizing. We had to squeeze some pennies big time. We did that, and now we're coming through the recession on the other side, and tuition or enrollment is increasing, improving. So I think that was unique and is unique, being able to see budgeting from the corporate sector. Now I'm budgeting in the private sector. I have a budget that I have to create and manage at St. Leo University. St. Leo University is incredibly fiscally sound. All you have to do is drive by and take a look at the buildings that are going up, the positions that are being created, and it is because of the budgeting practices there. You treat that money as if it's coming out of your own wallet. So I have had, I think, a very diversified portfolio, if you will, of budgetary practices, public sector, private sector, and corporate sector. The budget, we need to look at creative ways of doing things, creative ways of saving money. But first, you asked me about money being given back. I'll be totally honest with you, I don't understand it. As I said, I've budgeted in 3 different sectors. Never have I understood the logic, and nobody has explained it to me, why you would give money back at the end of the year. You're saying a couple of things. I don't know how to manage in the first place. Or I wouldn't have this money left over. Or I didn't need this money in the first place. Thanks for giving it to me. I didn't budget properly to begin with. There's a lot of things. 2 years ago, $600,000 was given back. We've got deputies that haven't had raises in 4 years. We're giving back $600,000. This year, the appointed one is saying he's going to give back $200,000. Why? And to the taxpayers of Hernando County, Alvin Nienhuis gives you back $600,000. You're not going to get a check for it. You're not going to walk out to your mailbox and everybody in Hernando County, every taxpayer is going to get, oh, cool, I got a $75 rebate check from the sheriff's office. It doesn't happen. It goes back into the general fund. Why would we do that when there are when there are issues that are screaming for help at the sheriff's office that do require money? I realize that you don't throw money at everything and expect to fix it, but there are issues that are directly money related that are needed at the sheriff's office. It's just beyond me how deputies can go 3 to 4 years. The men and women that dodge in front of bullets and that put their lives on the line and that are working on Thanksgiving when you're home eating turkey and are working on Christmas when their kids are unwrapping the presents, they're at work. How we can allow this to happen. that is gonna be one of my first priorities, is if we have to, through restructuring, through some attrition, through some people leaving high positions and us not filling those positions, whatever method we have, if we can't budget for raises, we can take personnel service money and give bonuses to our men and women. A one-time bonus this budget year, if we can't give you a raise. That's allowable, it's done. You can't take money from motor pool and do that, but from the personnel services line, you can. I am not gonna be giving back $600,000, $200,000. Again, I don't understand it. It's not sound budgeting, and it's not gonna happen on my watch.